Hi, I don't know what to do, but this is gonna be my first video. Now, I've already done a first video, but that got copyright, and I don't want to deal with that right now. Well, I don't want to deal with copyright, so tis in a private server. But this is chosen one. You know, I was originally gonna play this, but people played the taco song, which got it copyright claimed on YouTube. So we're just gonna build in this. I'm also in my basement, so if you hear water, that's people doing stuff above me. I don't know what to build. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, I never done this before. Tis be my first video. So we have this block here. If you haven't played The Chosen One, you should before watching this, but basically, I'll give you a rundown. You see this timer right there? It's if it's above everyone else, you get superpowers or admin powers. Gets really chaotic. You can also play stuff. That's why I didn't post my original video. You guys can try to guess what I'm making in the. Actually, it's probably here. I'll paint it up a bit. Actually, hold on 1 second. So there's a um there is a advanced paint tool. Um Tisby and I don't know how to spell. Sorry guys, but I don't know how to spell. Probably gonna edit this. So this is the paint bucket, and I want to use it because the paint tool in the original game sucks. So you can just type in gear and then the ID, and then you get the gear, and now I have better paint. We'll use sea green. Should probably mark that down. Whoa, no. Don't look at that. But now that I have this advanced thing, I want to check something. I never used this before. I want to make sure this can be good. Okay, great. It can be. That's all that I wanted to check. Now that that's been checked, and we know that you guys can hear this first video is coming along. If you guessed it already, then well done. It has leaves. Yeah, we're basically just building in my first video. I don't see nothing wrong. Building. Shoot. Doesn't this already look good? It better. My leg is getting... I'm gonna really quickly move. Sorry if there's a lot of noise. Now, am I loud? I hope I'm not. I don't want my first video to be loud. So that's... Someone's coming down. Someone's coming downstairs. I don't know who. Oh, hi. They... hold on 1 second. That was probably really loud. That was probably really loud at that moment, which I can actually turn that down. Test, test. Yeah, that's really loud. I'll turn that down to right there. That seems good. That better? Test, test. Good enough. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect for my first video. But this is coming along. Sorry that I'm sick. Look at this. Wow, hold on. You haven't guessed it yet. You'll probably guess it now. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't working. Yeah, I'm just kind of building alone. You know, I might be able to get someone else to join. I'll have to ask them. I'm not gonna force people to join, that would be rude. I know other YouTubers did it. If you haven't guessed it yet, then you are not good at guessing. This is like really simple. If I can figure out OBS better, or figure out a way to edit sound so it doesn't have the taco song or any other song. I mean, I guess I can mute Roblox, but that wouldn't be so fun, not to really hear anything. Look, I'm new to this, okay? Not new to Roblox, new to this whole video thing. Not grandpa new. I mean, how do you think I figured out about other YouTubers? I watched their content. I also watched a simple tutorial and figured out how to make this. I don't have a good editing software. I'll need to find one. Or ask YouTube. So, this should be really simple to guess at this point. And then you'll probably guess what else I'll build. No, I never really used. Oh, wait. I never really used this advanced. I just saw it and that would be a good idea to use. I was right. This is honestly really simple to guess right now. Why not? Ta-da! A pea shooter from PVZ. A really simple build. I think I can build this from memory. That simple. Look at that! It's beautiful. It hits the sun better this way. Look at that! Isn't that great? It looks great. I guess it isn't my first time making this. Well, I guess we can work on making a sunflower. I'm just gonna take this. I know what it seems like I'm doing is really pointless. It's just my way of doing stuff to get good and far away from the other build. Tis be my way. My way is always not the best way. There's probably other better ways. There's other better ways of probably doing this. This is just my way. I'm not saying that. Whoops. Whoops. That could have been bad. I'm a perfectionist, you can tell. I'm a perfectionist and I'm proud. Okay, you can see the sort of shape that I'm getting here. Wow, wasn't that pointless? Was the sort of pointless to make a grown man cry. Yes, I took that from Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs. Tis is the best movie out there, in my opinion. I see you Twitter people always getting mad at stuff. Why? Why do you have to get so mad? That guy just likes peanut butter. Now that we're done with Brain Surgery Simulator, let's get back to building. So we got the sort of shape that I wanted. Doesn't it look great? I see you commenters already trying to make a comment about it, saying that it's bad. To break my dreams. I don't listen to those people. Why should I? It's a waste of time. I mean, unless everyone says that my content is bad, then I'll probably stop and do something else. That's what you get. I just don't care. People don't care about my content, why should I cry about it? And that's what a lot of people don't learn. Internet people are kind of rude. And it'll always kind of be that way. You can't snap an internet person out of their groove. Once they're in the groove, you can't get them out. And in their groove, they're really kind of mean. Sometimes. Other times, people are sweet in their groove. What am I even saying? I'm just talking. People talk when they build. I had a original video planned, but the original video got copied. I think I already told you. I'm screwing up on this. You know what? Why do I even need this? Huh. Now this looks bad because this is not the right color. But things don't have to look perfect things just have to get done. And things are getting done. And that's all that matters. I sound like Bob Ross. What, no one laughed? Okay. Look at this. I compliment myself. If it wasn't myself that made this, I would compliment it. It looks nice. Which we will start painting to make it look better. We'll use reddish brown. Oops. We'll increase that. And keep painting with reddish brown. This might be quite a while. Building takes a long time, and I'm not gonna speed it up. You need to get the full experience. And if people don't like this content, then good for them. You're not wasting your time. You get to waste other people waste their time on their screens instead of... I guess you are wasting your time on your screen. I got Yahoo. Tastes nice. Imagine me being the Yahoo kid. You know, what happened to all the mascots? Just seems like they all just disappeared. Went back to their little hidey hole. Mascots used to be the big thing, and you know, I like those mascots. I do miss... Why did they get rid of them? I guess some of them were kind of corny, like Pepsi Man. Kind of hard to pay. Now we're gonna add eyes, which those eyes look horrible. Just move the eyes apart a bit. See, I'm great at building. I'm great at building. I'm sick. Sorry for the coughing. Being sick on my first video. Hooray. That's gonna get liked. I'm also wanting to set rules for my content. Stuff to keep track of. Like, no brain rot. I want that to be the biggest thing. No brain rot. Brain rot is infecting lots of people's lives, and YouTube shouldn't affect people's lives. It should only affect the lives of the people doing YouTube. No. It should only affect the lives of the people who make videos on YouTube. Not the actual people who watch it. Well, I mean, it should still affect them. Some of them have good morals, like... Have you ever heard of Laughability? Yeah, his content has, like, themes, and I really like them. They're good themes. I think I made a comment on one of the videos. You know, might be better than most kid shows. Have you seen Peppa Pig? Yikes. That's a whole train wreck. I mean, why am I hating on stuff now? I shouldn't be. Hating is rude. I should not become those reactioners, those people who specifically hate on content. Like, stop doubting. Only hate on the people who actually did wrong. I guess Brain Rot did do wrong. That content should be bullied about it. But actually, why am I encouraging? I need to stop. I need to stop talking. Just build. This first video's a train wreck. You know what? I'm going down with a train wreck, honestly. You know what? Why do I care? Person who is a train wreck stays a train wreck. And you know what? I'm happy to be a train wreck. No, not the first. The first video should never be perfect. Look at that! That looks good, right? The average Twitter user will probably say it sucks, and I don't care. You hate it? That means that more people will just see it. Honestly, and if more people see it and see how great it is, then won't you get less views and I will get more views? You know, that's called a win-win. And also, sorry that I haven't introduced my avatar. This is Egg, and that is Jeff. He's on top. That's Jeff, this is Egg. Yes, my little topper is Jeff. 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 He's my Jeff. No one else is Jeff. My Jeff. This is my calm zone. When work isn't eating up schedule. You know, why does it do that? Like, does the next character in the line have this then? Oh wait, my friend is texting. One second. Maybe he can join. I'm texting him on my phone. I'm asking him if he has Discord. Because if I can get him on Discord, then you can actually hear me. Okay, tomorrow. So what we're gonna do is have him chat in Roblox. So I'm actually gonna exit out of Roblox real quickly. He'll be on call with me, so I might talk to him. But he's my friend. Actions are. Whoa.
Por favor, deje su mensaje para 7706522.
Oh, he's at a restaurant. Okay, can't play. Cool. Now I still need to learn if the second and I need to get back the gear. I think I still have. Sick. Okay. Now I'm gonna Google off camera if what is the PVZ character? The third plant character in the original PVZ game is the 3-peater. Unlocked after level 2 dash 3 through 2 and no, Google AI, it's not the 3-peater. Oh. AI's stupid. And then I'm gonna get killed first and the war. Oh, it's cherry bomb. How am I gonna make cherry bomb? I can be size 0. I like being 0 size 0.5. I kind of don't want to be treated different. You know, the one thing that Roblox YouTubers give up is being treated normally on YouTube. That's the one thing they give up. No, honestly, it's an earnest give up. They also give up there's a lot of things they're giving up. And their friends, they just kind of have to watch them as people raid them at normal events. They can't really do anything. I don't know if I want to become popular now. If I become popular, I'm pushing away a lot of normal things that normal people can do. I'll have to make this big than I want. Hold on 1 second. I was gonna search up an image, but I can do that on my phone. I don't want to show cherry bomb. So the big one is on this side. You know, I could have not even shown my place. I could just put little text box and put a AI voice over it, and I don't want to do that. I kind of hate those videos. AI not really what I want in this channel. It makes things easier, but it brings with it less views, less stuff in general, less happiness, and less jobs too. AI is knocking on a lot of stuff, and people are just still using it because why does Google need an AI specifically for, like, I mean, come on. Even their AIs can't. I asked Google AI why Google needs, and it just said a lot of stuff that I don't really understand. You should start asking AI that, why their business needs this AI. What is its purpose? Just to get investors? Investors, why are you investing money into AI? Like, it's gonna steal your job one day, you know that, right? Like, it's gonna steal everyone's job and no one is standing up. You know what? I'm gonna stand up. Call them clankers. Calleth be clankers. How dare they infect? And soon, this job right here, it's not gonna be fun anymore. Like, that's the one thing. Why are we using AI to make stuff less fun? Why? Why are we ruining artists' jobs? It could have just been for a hobby and then poof, it's gone. This sucks. Why? Why? We're getting too deep in these lies that it's ruining jobs, it's ruining good water that other people could have drank, not just the AI consuming it, not just the AI overlords consuming it. Like, why? And someday it's gonna be like, oh, I could do this stuff, not do whatever this stuff is, and then I'll start learning other stuff, and that looks bad. I don't like the idea of AI. I'm starting to realize that. Does that look good? Oh, that makes a noise. Cool. If we move it up a bit further, then it could look good. Yeah, I really like that. And it looks like the original. Or, get rid of that. Decrease. Not centered. Well, I mean it is. We'll just keep it big. No, go away. I've been thinking for what my next video should be. I'm thinking maybe Block Tycoon. I'll just need to shut off the music because I don't want to get copyright claimed. Because I don't know if you can get copyright claimed for that music. But I don't want another copyright claim. Oh, I gotta give him a face. What am I doing? It's like a frown. That's a good frown, right? Amazing colored. Look at that! That's a great frown. And then it has like buck teeth. And it's like yellow-ish, like around there. Yeah, look at that. That doesn't look too bad. Now it's time for the small one. I've been dreading the small one. I might get into other things too, like maybe Minecraft. I also program on Scratch. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see my Scratch projects. I also got a trailer for something on it. It's a fake trailer, but it's super funny. It's touching in the original game. I searched up a image, and it's like touching. So I'm doing it correctly. For first video, this is kind of long. That's fine. Most of my content's gonna be long anyways, most likely. I get into the groove of playing games. And also this doesn't really have a lot of content for it. I feel like Chosen One should. YouTubers need to dip their toe in different games on Roblox a little bit more, because these games have some potential. You could do like a game show or something like, I don't know if you heard of it. BFDI. That's a really good idea, actually. Why am I giving it away? Nice. You guys can do whatever with that. You know, I feel like should get a movie. I guess they already have with their what's it called? You know, making a video like a live stream is kind of a really interesting idea, and that's what I'm doing right now. What color did I use again? We'll go with that color. Yeah, that looks more like lime. No. We'll use pastel. Sea green. Yeah, this is really kind of long, and I also really like it. Artists should like their own art and then post it on the YouTube. Because why post something you don't like? So now it's like a small eye. Like a larger eye. I'm really starting to like this. Look at this. It has so much personality. Right? Oh no, we use like a red, crimson. I really hate that you have to do that. Maybe there's a better tool out there, like an ID. I don't know. Like this ID. Kind of have to figure out the sweet spot so I can remember its existence. Shoot. So it's like, get rid of that. No. Okay, just 7. Just 7's good? Wow. 4, 4. Five. Okay, don't. One second. 5. And then 4. Alright. 9. Cool, great, I have it saved. So I will remember and I can make more building content. Look at this. It looks good. I like it. And if you don't like it, shame on you. Well, I mean, I guess not shame on you. You have free rights. Now the next one's a walnut. I remember. You know what? I think we'll stop there. 'Tis starting to get a bit bored. I don't know. And it's also starting to get late, so I might stop building in a few seconds. I'm making this sound like I'm popular. Maybe I will be in the future. I don't know. Don't know until you don't dip your toes in the water. You know what? I'm dipping it deep. I'm going for big. If you like this content, then you should probably like and subscribe. I might make more. Might make less. I don't know. I'm just dipping my toes in the water. This might blow up. If it blows up, then I'll be subtly surprised. I know other kids like me did this, and it worked for them. It might not work for me. Like tall. We'll split them into segments. Actually, wait. I don't think he's that big. Like at least 6. I'm not making the joke. Or 8. No, that's like tall, not height. I'll do 6. 6, 7, no. It's just some random dude yelling 6, 7. That's how that meme popped up. Yeah, I need to wrap this up. 'Tis the 8. You can probably see that, right? No, you can't. Cool. I don't have dual camera. I don't have dual screen. I should probably get that. My parents and grandma's probably gonna see this. I hope she likes it. And hi, Grandma, if you do see this. Or it's not the content. You know, I really like this cord. I'm gonna use it. I know I've been using the advanced thing, but once in a while I can use the original. You see what I mean? That cord was a good idea. So it has, I did that same mistake with the probably gonna do the other variants. But for a first video, I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Honestly, I don't know how long it's been. Oh, it's spooky. Okay, yeah, we're wrapping it up. Maybe give it some signs. I can get rid of that. There's walnut. Cherry bomb. And pea shooter. Well, yeah, that's good. Gonna wrap it up here. Well, I hope you see this video and think it's good. And have a good day. Bye.